Wealth creation is within reach. Did you know it's very easy to create wealth? My name is Esther Sande, and I'm a very great person to help you understand wealth creation process. For all of you who have subscribed to my channel and you know what I talk about wealth creation. In my previous video, I had 3 things I emphasized that erode our wealth. And if you understand and wrap your head around this, your life is going to be easy. The first thing I spoke about in my previous video that I need to remind you is taxation, fees that comes with it, and then inflation. In this particular video, I'm going to deal with one out of those 3. And what is that? Taxation is the most powerful challenge that is facing your investment. You can do everything right, but if you don't understand taxation, my friend, it all comes and all goes. So let's see how that works. Have you realized that when you earn money, they tax it? When you spend money, they tax it. Now when you save money, they tax it. And when you die, you pay the biggest tax. What is that? So if everything is taxed, do you think it's important for you to understand how taxation works? Now, I want to make it clear, and I'm not an accountant. I am just giving you a general knowledge about understanding how tax works when it comes to your financial planning. Now, how do you harness the power of taxation? Let me just give you an example. For example, you have $1. Take $1, okay? I want you to do the compound calculation with your compound calculator. $1, double it, compound it, no tax. And do that again, right? Do that 20 times. $1, double it, compound it, no taxes. $2, compound it, no taxes. When you do it 20 times, you will have a number around 1,048,000, something like that. But now let's try to play the same game, my friend. $1, you double it 20 times. Each time you double that, add a tax on it. That tax, let's make it a 33% tax. That number now reduces from 1 million to 28,000. Can you imagine? You just eroded 1 million of wealth creation to 28,000 because of the power of taxation. Now, if you want to create wealth, did you remember I said it's easy? It's simple if you understand that. Now, let me give you a typical example of what has happened over the years. Now, for those who were there in 1978, the family household income average was around 17,000, right? 47 years later, the average family income today is around 85,000. Now, we also know in 1978, for example, the house mortgage, the average home costed around 50,000. Now, the average home costs as of 2025, 709,000, give and take, whichever province you're in, right? Now, do you realize in 1978, income has increased over 5 times from 17,000 to 85,000. But when it came to the cost of living, the cost of buying homes, it has increased over 15 times, my friend. Why? Because every year, salaries increments is 1% or even less, right? But the inflation is going up year by year. 3.5%. At some point, we were having a 5% inflation, right? So look at that gap. How do you feel the gap? Everybody's scratching their head. What do I do? Well, I was taught in school to work hard. So I have a job that I make $50,000 a year. Well, I know what to do. Let me get a second job. That's what people think. Second job gives you same amount of money, and now your hours of working have doubled. Now remember, if you're taking 80 hours of your life, you're taking 80 hours of your family too, right? So that you're paying a cost to double your income because you want to work hard to catch up with the cost of living. But what I want you to understand, every time you increase your income, your tax bracket increases. So this person earning 50,000, their tax bracket was less. Now that their income has doubled to 100,000, the tax bracket is over 46%, right? And now, if you subtract the taxes, they went back to 50,000. So what did they do? They increased the cost of living by having this, the house is there, they doubled their income, but then what is happening? There's actually nothing. But you also understand there's a mindset, that humans have around getting more income and increasing your liabilities. You get a big car, you get a big house, but then when the end of the year comes and you realize that even though you made 100,000, your net income is 50,000, then you have created another debt, right? So what I teach people is to work smart. Understand systems. When you understand system, the word system means save yourself some time, energy, and money. When you understand the financial system of North America, you become unstoppable. You are free to make as much money as you want because you understand how money works. Be honest to yourself. As I end this video, I want you to critically think about this question. Are you financially where you thought you'll be today? It's a self-reflection question. If you have the same amount of money for the next 5 years and you save the same money in the same portfolio, would you be financially independent? If you continue what you're doing for the next 5-10 years, can you actually achieve all your dreams in life? If something happens to you today, would your family be in a better or a worse situation? Are you worried about your future, right? Are you always looking at the right timing before you do something? Are you waiting for the market to pick up or market to go? Are you timing the market to get into real estate? Are you timing the market to get into wealth creation? Are you timing the market to start saving money? Are you timing the market to start putting aside that? My friends, the process of creating wealth is simple, is doable. You need to educate yourself. And that's why these videos are created for me and you, so that we can learn. Once we change the mindset, then it's easy to create wealth. I hope you learned something. And now you have your mindset shifted that yes, wealth creation is within reach. Thank you.